Hi everyone. So today I'm going to walk you through what you should be doing to prepare for your program planning appointment with your academic advisor. So very important to come to your advising meeting prepared with a good idea of what classes you want to take next semester. Yes, your advisor is there to help you understand what courses you need to take, but the big bulk of your appointment should really be talking about your ambitions and how your time is going so far at the college and how we can help you reach your goals. It shouldn't really be spent with the advisor going through your academic records, looking at what classes you need and telling you what to take. We want you to pick the classes you want to take, and then your advisor is there to double check to make sure that that is going to meet all the requirements you do. So I'm going to tell you how to prepare for your advising appointment so you can get the most out of your experience. So we talk about reading your academic requirement report, which can be found on Goalnet, and that is basically a version of your checklist that is personalized to you. A lot of times students will say they have a little bit trouble reading it, so I want to show you checklists. So these checklists are available on the website, and I'll make sure I link it below here. But it walks you through what courses are required to get your degree. In the Seidel School of Education, most of our majors are professional majors, which means that there's pre-professional requirements to get in the program. So for elementary, early childhood, and physical education, you are really going to be looking towards these pre-professional requirements here and any general education requirements that aren't covered in your major. That's where you should be looking to pick the classes you want to take next semester. None of you are eligible to take any of the professional requirements yet. That will wait until your junior and senior year. So be looking up here for classes that you want to take. Another way to help plan is by using curriculum guides. Again, each major has a curriculum guide for their program, and it's kind of divided up into 4 years. So if you're still confused by looking at the checklist, go ahead and find the curriculum guide for your program, and it gives a suggested course of study. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to take all these classes your first semester, all these your second semester, but it gives you a little bit better idea of what classes might be prerequisites for the others. So this one here is the Outdoor Educational Leadership major, and this major is not a professional program. So for you guys, I would really want you to kind of look at this curriculum guide and get a good idea of what classes you should be taking your first year versus your second year. So after looking at your academic requirement report, your checklist, and your curriculum guide, you should have a really good idea of what classes you still need for your major. Next thing to do is going to be to complete your program planning sheet, which is in the style of a quiz on my classes. And this just gives me a chance to look over what you want to take before you get to the meeting. So just as you're preparing for your advising meeting, I'm doing the same for you so we can make the most out of our time. So this quiz has 2 questions. The first one is list 4 classes that you want to take next semester. So think of this as your top choices of what classes you would like to be in. I don't need specific section numbers or times and dates, just saying English 103 or Math 130. That's enough information for me. And the second question is going to be to list 4 backup classes in case your first choices are full when you are able to register. As you know, freshmen are actually the last to register as it goes by credits. So there is a good chance that your top choice could be full, but it's okay because you have a lot of classes you still need to take, so you can easily find 4 backup classes in case it comes to that. And then we just want you to make sure you submit your program planning form by just submitting that quiz. That'll let me know that you're ready for your scheduled appointment, and it'll also give me a chance to go over and make any corrections. Again, I don't want you to get nervous if you're not really sure if there are 4 classes that you need. That's my job. My job is to make sure that what you're planning is correct. I'll be able to catch your mistakes, but I do want you to come prepared to your program planning appointment. So I don't want you to come and say, I don't know. I want you to go through the steps I mentioned, look at your checklist, look at your academic requirement report, and give me a good idea of the classes you think that you should be taking. Just because there are so many advisees and appointments, we want to make sure we get to see everyone before priority registration comes along. We are asking that you submit your program planning sheet before your appointment. If not, there is a chance that your appointment will be canceled and you'll have to reschedule once you have completed your program planning form. Again, feel free to reach out to me, but you can go ahead and get started on your program planning sheet now.